Okay, thank you for watching the first video. If you did, if this is your first time seeing this channel, hello and welcome. This is Let's Go Gaming. I still don't have a skin, as you can see. I'm currently recording this the same day as my introduction, so sorry about that. But I, right now, am just going to probably head back into the mines, because I just grinded at my mob farm for a little bit. So I got a bunch of levels. I'm now at level 37, as you can see. My sword does need repaired though, so I might go ahead and just see how many levels it would actually be to be able to actually repair this, because I'm hoping it's not too many, but I do have a bunch of enchantments on it, so we'll see. I need to actually make the sword first. So, let's see, how many levels? 17. Don't love that. I mean, I did get all of these levels for free. Definitely not doing the 37. That's for sure. Although I could add my two swords together, which is 32. Too expensive. Cool. Lovely. That will give me sharpness 3. But I already have looting 3. It only goes at 1 sharpness level, so I think I might just repair this for now. I still think 300 is fine. I might just leave it at 300. I think that should be more than enough, at least for right now. What all do I need? Put away my bones and stuff. Oh, I'll keep my spear. Do I take a bow? See, I have a bunch of arrows, obviously, from my skeleton farm, so I could take a bow with me. Unbreaking. I think this is good for the most part. Okay, so, like I showed previously in my introduction video, just past my couple little farms there, I definitely need to at some point actually make that look a lot better, because right now it is very much an eyesore. But this is just heading towards my skeleton farm just so I can get some arrows real quick, and then as soon as I get some arrows, I will be going down into the mines and hopefully getting some more diamonds, because I'm starting to run a little bit low, so I will join you back whenever I'm actually in the mines. Okay, so I just got back to my base, got some arrows, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna quickly go to sleep before I go down to the mines, and yeah, I kind of built just a little bit of a pathway to my actual mine, because I got sidetracked on the way to my mines a couple of days ago, before I actually made this channel. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it gets me there, and it prevents any creepers or anything getting on the path and trying to kill me, especially late at night, so it does its job for the most part, and yeah, I'm enjoying this. This was one of my earlier caves that I went into, but I no longer go down that way, so probably should block this off with something so that no mobs can actually squeeze around this corner just like I did. And they can definitely jump over this. You know what? It's fine. We'll mine with this one. I really need to rename these tools as well, so that I actually know which one is my fortune and my just regular efficiency breaking tool, but it's okay. We'll do that at some point, but not right now. This is like the beginning to the cave a little bit. as you can see, one of the mods that I do have on is bordered ores, which just makes it just a tiny bit easier to see any ores that are in caves without it going too far away from the vanilla experience. And I am, unfortunately, running out of coal, which I've not actually had to mine coal in a pretty significant time now, but it's becoming a little bit of an issue, I won't lie. So now I just need to kind of mine in the coal that I see until I restock my supply. This is my fortune, yeah, this is my fortune pickaxe. And hopefully we get 14, 17, yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I've been slowly upgrading my tools so that I can go on this big mining trip and hopefully find another great number of diamonds, because the last couple of times that I've gone mining, I found a giant amount of diamonds, which doesn't sound too shabby. Now I'm not sure which way I want to go down, because I have two main entrances to my cave. I have this hole down here, which takes me to where I died once, to some baby zombies, and I have this other one that's over this direction that leads me to my lush cave area. And I think I might just go down to my lush cave. I think that probably makes the most sense. Got a little bit of copper here. See, I like the look of copper, but I don't see myself using it anytime soon, at least. Okay, that's a pretty decent number of bits of coal there. Nice, okay. Apologies ahead of time if I do go quiet in some of these sections, because, like I said, I am still getting used to this. It feels weird not actually being able to see who I'm talking to, so I'm very used to sitting in silence. But I promise I will get better, and this is all a journey for all of us. There's a lot of coal here. Yeah, see, I've just been passing up all of this coal every single time I come down here, but I think that should be a decent number of coal for now. I think we can go back into the lush cave I was down in before, and I will join you guys whenever I get down there. Well, I'm not to the same Y level I was at before, but this is the main lush cave that I was talking to you about. That right there, monstrosity of cobblestone, is down to my skeleton farm. So these are kind of close in proximity to each other. Did I bring? I have a tiny bit of cobble. We should be able to get some of that redstone. Restock my supply a little bit. I have a tiny supply back at my house, but nothing too absurd. And this should be a little bit over a stack. A little bit less. Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. Oh, here's some more in the ground. Yeah, 45. Nice. Not bad for a little 8 vein. We'll get some iron as well. See, it's weird. I haven't played Minecraft in quite a number of years. Even things like Deep Slate is new to me. And yeah, I've been watching YouTubers for Minecraft, even though I haven't been playing it, and it's still weird to see the different mining speeds for everything. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Creeper. I definitely should have made more torches or came down here with a wood supply to make more torches, but actually the more I think about it, if I just get some bones from my skeleton farm, or just from the skeletons that I kill, then I should be able to bone meal one of these lush cave trees and get some wood, actually, now that I think about it. I might just go down my staircase I have here, actually. I just need to dig into it. I need to put a door here at some point. I do have a bubble column to quickly get up and down from the surface. But I will join you again whenever I get to the bottom because it's quite a long staircase. Okay, and we're back down at the bottom of my skeleton farm. As I showed in my introduction, it's a very, very simple design that I saw on YouTube. I was going to do the whole giant drop tower thing, but I didn't have any soul sand, and I still don't because I'm still terrified to go into the nether. But I should have a giant collection of bones down here, yeah, from whenever I was down here the last time. So now, if I go and find one of those mini trees that are in the lush caves, I should be able to make some wood, which would be nice. So I'll be right back whenever I get back up to the top. Okay, and here we are again. Let's find one of these. Nice. Let's make some bone meal. I don't need to make too much, I don't think. This is probably enough, if not too much anyways. I don't need to turn all of my... Excuse me? Does this not turn into a tree? I was almost positive that it did. It's not that there's no sunlight, is it? I did just use 8 bones, but... There we go. I guess I don't know. I guess that didn't want to grow down there. But it grew over here, so that's good. Let me just get some wood real quick. I definitely should have brought an axe, but it's a little too late for that. I kind of forgot all about it. But now we have a tiny bit of wood in case we need to make more torches or anything. I definitely have enough coal at this point now. And I can also make a chest just in case my inventory gets a little bit too big. So there's a tiny bit of wood. I might take just a couple more of these and just a tiny bit of moss just in case I need to get some more wood later and I run out. Which direction do I want to go? I remember, I think I left off here. I think. It was somewhere around here the last time I came caving. Oh. Well, hello there, diamonds. Let me grab my pickaxe. Hopefully we get some lucky fortune. I'm pretty much going to be 10 diamonds out of those 3. Let's go. I'm kind of going to be treating these videos as of now kind of like a live stream for the most part. Kind of just talking to you guys about whatever I feel like talking about that day. Where is that skeleton coming from? There it is. Okay. And I might do a couple time lapses here or there. Like I said, very, very new to the whole content creation. So I'm going to try to splice in things that I've seen some other people do and has been successful. But making this my own as well, of course. Maybe. Can I climb? So, one of the YouTubers that I'm one day hoping to be even in the same conversation with is one of these Minecrafters called Mumbo Jumbo. And if you haven't heard of him, you must be living under a rock, because he is, for one, he's super funny and always entertaining to me, but he's also on this server called the Hermitcraft server, and that's kind of what gave me inspiration to actually make my own channel at this point, because for the longest time I've always dreamt of making a channel, and I think I'm going to hop into a quick little time lapse, and you guys can see how much I actually get done. Well, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit lost, just a smidge. I'm not entirely sure where I came into this section of the cave, which isn't great. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I came into this section of the cave, so I can try to backtrack, or I can just keep heading in a direction, hopefully it leads me somewhere good, and then dig to the surface. That's kind of what my plans are right now. Here we go, wonderful. Okay, this is back to my original section of the cave, which is nice. Free lapis, nice. Okay, I'm finally out of the lush cave part, and I'm almost out of torches already. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Lichen, thank you. Ooh, diamonds, nice. Don't know why I never went to this section before. Glad I have found it though. And some gold. See, I always like to dig around my caves, around my diamonds, just a little bit, just in case there's a little one hiding in the corner, trying to get away, trying to not get captured, but not today, Shaitan. What's this? See? Another reason. Gotta keep your eyes open. Gotta make sure those peepers work. Do I... a tiny bit of coal. So, I did go ahead and break down some of my blocks into the entire blocks of it, so that in that way, if I need to, sorry, lost my train of thought. Breaking them down into the full blocks of actually saves me a lot of inventory space, so that I don't run out and have to make a chest or go back to the surface and, excuse you, creeper, I was trying to talk. Not very nice of you. No more gold. Okay. I see how it is, Mr. Gold. I sees how it is. Sorry. Like I said in my introduction, I say very random weird things, so. And creeper. Thank you, shield. Thank you, shield. Okay, back to the main part of this cave. I think this is where... No, I was going to say, I think this is where I spent a lot of my time last time I came down mining, but it leads to a dead end, so I don't believe so. Let's go ahead and make some more torches, just so that I can see, because I like being able to see. It's one of my favorite things. And that's a baby. Oh my goodness, there's two babies. There's 3 babies. What is my luck today? Silly little ankle biters. I do not appreciate that. Okay, Mr. Skeleton, let's calm down. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I just got hit with darkness from a shrieker, and I did not like it whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit away from here. I am definitely still way too terrified to even step any closer to the deep dark, so I'm going to very swiftly move to the other side of my cave, and hopefully there won't be anything too dangerous over there, although I do have 2 skeletons right here. Okay, well, I just came back over to the other side of my cave, and I completely forgot that I actually have the ancient city right here. Skeleton, I was trying to talk to my viewers. Leave me alone, please. Okay. Let's very swiftly move away from this area, but eventually, if you guys want to see, I can actually go down into the deep dark and probably die about 1,000 times. Hopefully not in reality, but it is definitely very possible. So for right now, I'm going to very fast move away and then go back into part of my cave system. Okay, well, here is a much deeper look of the actual ancient city. There's the base of the portal. It is very tempting to go in there, but with everything that I have on me, I think I'm still gonna pass. Is there normally ladders in ancient cities? I actually don't know. So there might be a mineshaft in there as well, although it very much could not be. I don't really know that much about ancient cities. Okay, well, I was about to go to the surface and then I saw 4 creepers all in the exact same area, and I just felt like I had to show you guys that because that's a little bit crazy. And one of them just jumped down. Okay, I'm gonna continue running very, very fastly away. Okay, well, I'm back at my base now. I would consider that a semi-successful mining trip. Definitely not my best one that I've ever had, but I mainly wanted to get more coal, which I was completely out of, and I did that. So I'm going to consider this a little mini success, if you will. Can put some of this iron away. We did also restock on my iron, since I've not made an iron farm yet. It's definitely on my to-do list. but just have not made the time yet. And then for my lapis, I've been storing it down here with my enchanting table. So let's go ahead and just put away a bunch of this stuff. So I just finished putting everything away, and I kind of want to just free cam just a little bit. I'm trying to think about where I want my actual base to be, because right now I just have this little pathway that goes a little bit through the jungle, and I have my little docking station for whenever I swim over towards my skeleton farm. But I kind of like the look of this over here on this mountain, mountainside. Sorry, I have a little bit of hiccups. But I'm not entirely sure what type of design I want to go for on my actual base just yet. I think that's a beehive right there. Is a beehive. Nice. I'll keep that in mind if I ever want to get some honeycomb for my copper. Whenever I start actually using that as a building block instead of just collecting it for no reason. I'm kind of thinking about building my base up here a little bit. Not entirely sure on what design I'm going to go for just yet, but this is going to be the general area of my base. I kind of want to drag it down this mountainside a little bit. I think that'll probably be best if I do continue on this world. Of course, if you guys want me to start completely fresh for you, I'll keep this world as an archive of the beginnings of my first ever world coming back into the world of gaming. But as for now, I've been Let's Go Gaming, and I will see you next time.